Kept you waiting, huh?
It has been a long wait, but we are back, guys, with Who Wins on Fog Gaming. Two iconic characters in the gaming world. First of all, we have Old Snake from Metal Gear Solid 4 versus Joel from The Last of Us 1 and, unfortunately, The Last of Us 2. Now, this is a battle to the death. Who would win? Based on right now, I'd say Old Snake probably wins off the bat, considering he is alive and Joel is dead. Plus, I don't think Snake would have ever got his brains bashed in by a chick that looks like a dude. But we're going to give them both the fair shake of the stick here. We're going to look at their stats, we're going to look at their weapons, we're going to look at their careers, their best kills, their best moments, and then we're going to decide who would win this epic battle. Does that sound fair to you?
That sounds fair to me, and if we're going to kick off, let's kick off with the Old Snake. If we're looking at Old Snake, surely we can only really look at the Old Snake rather than what did he do in his prime against Liquid and all that good stuff. Are we looking at Metal Gear Solid 4 specifically here?
Alright, well, even if we are taking Old Snake, he still stops Liquid in Metal Gear Solid 4. He still stops
true.
Liquid from taking over the world, destroying the world or whatever. He helps take down the new Foxhound unit, albeit it was a bunch of women, but he beat them. He helped take down Famp, who was pretty much unable to die, and he killed him. So, I mean, Snake, even though he's old, he's moving slower, doesn't look as good as he did back in the day. Meryl no longer fancies him because he's aged like your average Englishman who drinks 20 pints a day and smokes 40 fags to boot. But still, he is, he's still done a lot of good stuff in Metal Gear Solid 4. If we compare that with Joel, what did Joel do? What did Joel really achieve at the end of the day? He basically took a little girl from one side of the country to the other and then decided to kill all the people that could have saved the world and created a vaccine. So when you look at Joel's journey, albeit incredible, albeit took out a lot of bad guys, protected Ellie, at the end of the day, the whole journey was pretty much for nothing.
It was all for nothing, and I feel like Old Snake could have did Joel's journey with his eyes closed. I don't think Joel could have did what
Could have
Snake
done it in a
did.
cardboard box.
He could have did it while making Ocelot's fucking eggs. If he really wanted to.
Won some eggs, that's a lot. So, I mean, when we look at it, if we look at strength, I would probably give it to Old Snake. I think in that costume, I just believe that he's got
He's the man.
Yeah, I think he'd beat Joel.
Snake even after the whole room that's roasting.
He's pretty damn hot. The big human-sized microwave. I think in terms of fighting ability, I'd say Snake is the better fighter.
Joel might have the only thing I'd give Joel is probably like he might take it to the next level, but I feel Snake would just kill him before it got to the next level.
Yeah, so I'll say Snake has a strength advantage. I'll say Snake has he's better at fighting. I'd say he's better at hand to hand. The guy basically, I mean, he's the spawn of Big Boss, and he pretty much learned QCQ from
Close quarter combat.
From the boss. So
click the analog button, the action button.
He's got that. I mean, yeah. In terms of shooting, I would also have to give the edge to Snake. He doesn't seem to miss.
That seems a bit of a mismatch to me.
No, but we're talking about one guy that is, a father that is determined to keep one girl safe, and then we're talking about a guy that is basically superhuman, even though he's not human.
Aye.
A guy that's never really lost a battle.
So what would have to happen for Joel to win?
What would have to happen? You'd probably have to wait until Snake dies of old age.
Or cuts all his limbs off.
Cuts all his limbs off.
Version of Snake.
So I'd say that, yeah, Snake's stronger, Snake's a better fighter, Snake is a better shooter. I mean, who can take more damage? Snake's never died. And he's pretty much, this is a guy that's had fucking Metal Gears.
You know what, I refuse to believe Solid Snake going out with a fucking golf club for some tranny.
Yeah, I'd say Snake is more durable. I think Snake can take more damage. Who's got the better backup? I mean, Snake, you can log into Codec and you can call Otacon. Who's Joel really got? He's got Tommy, who he hasn't really seen in 10 years. Tommy, who doesn't really do much, does he? There's kind of like estranged brothers, there was a bit of animosity there. I don't think they were that close.
Tommy's not quite Liquid, is he?
He did have Jess, but I mean, she jobbed out. She got bit. She died. and then he's relying on a 14-year-old Ellie. I feel like Snake's got the much better. He's got backup. He can answer the Kodak and be like, "Hey, it's Snake. Do you read me?" Snake's got a lot better backup, so I would give the backup to Snake. A lot better teammates. I mean, that's pretty much it. I think Snake is part of the better game franchise as well. Now, is Metal Gear Solid 4 better than The Last of Us? That's the question you need to ask yourself. I think a lot of people would say it is. I think a lot of people would say it's not.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this fight would go one way. Joe would try and punch him. Snake would counter it, be in the position to break his arm. He's like, "You sure you want to do this?" And Joe would be like, "Yeah," and just fucking snap his neck.
Yeah, no, I mean...
I don't think... Joe would pull his gun and Snake would fucking dismantle it in slow motion and then karate chop him to the throat.
Yeah, now if it's normal young Snake versus Joel, then it's a no contest.
What about 2003 Joel taking on old Snake?
I'd argue Joel was probably better though in 2023.
Yeah,
because I think he would have had more experience, more combat. In the early days before the zombie apocalypse, he was just like your regular dad. True. Whereas 20 years later, albeit he's a lot older and he's probably slowed down, I would believe he's got more physical. He's probably stronger than he was back then. He's more experienced, therefore he's probably been in more fights. He's got more survival instincts because he's had to use them in the 20 years. So, no, I actually think this version of Joel is probably the strongest.
No, I'd agree with that. Because he's killed a lot of people. I doubt before the apocalypse he didn't kill anybody. But for me, it's probably the most convincing one you're ever going to get. There's not many people I can actually think of in the video game world that could go toe-to-toe with old Snake.
Yeah, because I think Joe would actually beat most people.
Yeah.
But Solid Snake is not most people.
He's superhuman without actually being...
Superhuman?
I feel like old Snake would probably beat Wesker, and Wesker actually is superhuman.
That'd be close.
It'd be a close one. My point is, if Wesker can't get the job done on Chris...
How's he going to beat Snake? Snake!
7 minutes.
7
Snake's
minutes.
like 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Anyway, guys, Joe Miller, it's over, isn't it?
It's all done for
fucking Joe. Drink a Miller, it's cold time, baby.
It's time to play golf.
It's time to play golf, Joe.
How's your swing, buddy?
Exactly. But anyway, guys, up next in this series, we have got CJ, Carl Johnson, taking on Francis from Left 4 Dead.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe would beat both of them.
Would they?
Would they not?
I probably would. What about the...
Joe would beat them both at the same time.
What about the tank from Left 4 Dead against Old Snake?
I just think Old Snake would find a way, wouldn't he?
I probably would. Well, if decrepit Bill, Louise, Zoe, and fucking Francis
could get the job done then.
My money would be on Old Snake, damn it. But anyway, guys, till next time, Fog Gaming signing out.